Hey guys, welcome back to Mayday-san Airsoft in Japan, and I am just coming back from a day of indoor airsoft at Kowloon, which is that dark aesthetic map that you guys have seen in the videos before and probably last week with the MCX. And I want to talk about how I had one of the greatest days today. And the reason is simple. It wasn't because I did well or anything like that. It was because we played respawn game modes 95% of the time, and that really changed everything. Like, one of the things that sucks about Japanese airsoft is that 95% of the time you're playing one life game modes, and that's why the game in Japan is called survival game. It's called survival game or sabage, and it's a game where you have no respawns, and once you die, you're out and you have to go sit down somewhere in the safety area for whatever. And one of the biggest issues for me with that is that you don't get what you're paying for, and you just play for maybe 10% of the time if you're bad at the game, and you'll just sit out and you just feel like you're wasting money. And that was one of the reasons I didn't want to play airsoft this month, because money is super tight because I'm transitioning to a new job, so I don't really have a paycheck. And I don't want to go out and play if I'm just going to sit around all day, right? Because I know I haven't been training, I haven't been doing anything. CQB is really hard. I've been avoiding CQB lately and have been playing outside because outside is so much easier. In CQB, you could die in like a second. So like today I had a few games where there was no respawns, and I literally just got to the middle point and I died right away, and that was it. So luckily it didn't happen too much. We were playing a lot of respawn game modes. So we were playing team deathmatch with like counters, whoever gets more kills. We were also playing domination, and of course, guys, in fashion, I lost one of the best games where I got like 22 kills with the MCX. It was so good. Like, oh man, I even got a kill at the very last second, and then I checked my camera and it just wasn't recording the whole time because it bugged out. Kind of sucks, but it happens every time. It happens every time. It's not, I'm not being cliche like, oh, it happens. No, it really happens. I lose one gameplay every fucking time I go and play airsoft, and it's always the best one. So that kind of sucks. But there was like medic, and there was just a lot of fun happening around. Like, the entire environment just changed. It went from the usual kind of cold environment where everyone's kind of just hyper focused and trying not to die, sitting around, standing around, and not really trying to push or make any risky plays, and not really having fun because of course you can have fun that way, but no one was really like laughing and just kind of messing around because you got to play your life, right, and just chill. But today everyone was just running around. We were making riskier plays. We were going up and down. We were laughing, getting shot, shooting at people, doing these fun peeks. Doesn't matter. You just go back and whatever, as long as you win the objective. There was a lot of great plays going around. So like I would go and my friend would hold this down. I would go and try and grab the flag. And I didn't care if I died, because if I did die, I would have to go back. And it was just a time constraint. It wasn't really something that would make me sit out for like 40 minutes, right? So like, not 40 minutes, 10 minutes. But it was just, I was able to enjoy playing airsoft rather than just trying to do well and trying not to lose. So with like League of Legends, like, you don't feel good when you win. You just feel good that you didn't lose, right? So in airsoft, I feel like it's the same way. It's like when you win or you don't end up dying, it's like, oh my God, I didn't die. Oh, thank God I was able to play, right? And get my money's worth. But today it was just like, I'm just having fun messing around and reloading and just laughing with people. Like, you'll see in the footage when I upload it next month, I guess, or whenever that happens, you'll just see just the vibes and everything is just so much more fun and casual. And I think that's really important for airsoft to grow in Japan and anywhere. It's just to focus more on the fun rather than the kind of sport element of it. Like, you guys see me doing tactical training drills and stuff like that because you have to, bro. Like, if you don't train, dude, like, you can't play. Like, you don't have enough opportunities in the game to practice because you set out half the time, right? So you have to train on your own, and it's very cutthroat that way. But today I was able to practice so many things and enjoy the game for what it is, and us just shooting at each other for fun, right? So I feel like just that quick pivot in mentality of just guys, you're able to respawn as much as you can. As long as you win the objective, you're a winner. It just felt like everybody was a winner today. I didn't really feel bad for losing. I just had fun being able to like take control of rooms and lead people and be led by people and just, you know, get those nice cheeky peeks and stuff like that. But it was really, really good, and I enjoyed it. Part of it is because I also know that map like by heart. So like I already knew where to go. I already knew where power positions were. So we had one gameplay where I just took a power position with my boy, and one time I took it by myself, but I was just dominating because I just knew the spots, right? And then there's a smoke game. We had like 6 smoke games, and I did pretty good for those too. And it was fun just by the vibes itself, and everyone was just kind of as lost as we were. And everybody was like chill today. Like there usually are these players called UABers who are like super try hard, like paintball peekers. And it's funny enough that was banned today. Like you couldn't do quick shot peeking, which is like like you shoot and then you go back into cover right away, because it kind of gets low-key called as a blind fire. So it was really nice to know how to deal with that cheese today, and everyone was just kind of playing normal meta. But yeah, honestly, that's all I gotta say today, guys. Like just having that switch to respawn game modes is really changing the game. And I feel like a lot of the fields I'm going to now this past year, or I guess in 2021, are starting to promote more respawn game modes, because that's how you get new players. Like imagine you want to become a new player of Airsoft, and then you get your gun, you spend a lot of money on it, and then you just die and sit out half the time. It's not fun. Like, you know what I mean? I had to kind of go through that for the first half year, right? And I was playing with my boy who haven't played for a long time, and it was really good because I felt like today, like, oh, it's not going to be a good day because, you know, we're both rusty and we're just going to die the whole time and just sit out the whole time. But luckily here at Kowloon, we were respawning and we had a really, really good balance of gameplay today. And it was really good. And I really enjoyed it. And I was almost about to kind of just like quit playing Airsoft for like a month or two, but today kind of revitalized that for me. But I'm poor, so I'm probably not going to play for another month. But luckily, we have a lot of footage from the past 3 or 4 games that I still have to edit up. My new job has just kind of taken so much time, so I haven't been able to really edit stuff. Luckily, I backlogged everything so far. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you guys think about One Life game modes. Do you think it's better? I know it does make you a better player, but would you prefer to do that? Or would you rather have a kind of, respawn game mode? Or at least limited respawns for the game modes? Let me know. Also, there were a lot less cheaters today because people actually got to play when they got hit. They had just come back. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Get excited for those gameplays. They're coming. And yeah.